Everyone. Today we'll be talking about the role of an extension agent in diffusion and innovation in Nigeria. Of course, before we talk about the role of the extension agent in the diffusion and adoption process, it's important to understand this diagram before you. When we started this course, we started with this diagram where we had three circles, one at the extreme left, one at the middle, and one at the right. And we said the one at the extreme left is the research institute. The one at the middle is the extension agent, and the one at the extreme is the farmer or the rural person or the rural participant whose life the extension agent is hoping to affect. Today, if you look at your screen, you will see that we have three boxes, not a circle this time around, and they are marked exactly the way we marked it in our initial class. We said the research institute communicates directly with the extension agent, which is at the center, and then the extension agent takes the research finding to the farmers, which may be any farmer in the rural area. Of course, the farmer will use such an innovation for his farm, and the outcome will always give him something to say. Either he accepts it or he rejects it, or the practice is harmful to his product, or he's singing the praise of that practice. Now, that's feedback the farmer has. He sends it through the extension agent again back to the research institute. If it's a question, the agent will ask the research institute, the institute seeks an answer. If it's a disease, the extension agent takes it from the farmer and back to the research institute. The research institute finds a solution. And after that, they send it again back to the farmer through the extension agent. So you see the role of the extension agent is quite important to the research institute as well as the farmer in the rural area. Now let's go straight to it. What are the roles of extension agents in the diffusion and adoption process? The extension agent, will repeat it once more, serves as a middleman between the farmer and the researcher. They carry the information to the farmer as an extension agent, helps the farmer to make wise management decision. You do not know, you do not do things for them, that is the farmers, but you help them by showing them how to do it. Now, crop farming. This involves telling the farmers how to till the soil and do the planting. Extension has a role in homemaking. This is about food technology. They teach them how to take care of their homes and their food to improve their nutrition, because it's only a healthy person that can farm. It's only a healthy person that can do a cooperative. It's only a healthy person that can go out to work. Now, in this field of cooperative activities, the extension agent has its own roles. Here, about 20 farmers can come together to enable them access credit facilities from a government agency. The extension agent can help them in this process, helping them with all they need to facilitate this. In terms of leadership and youth development, the Youth Farmers Club is formed to help the rural farmers or the rural youths mobilize youths for their farming, mobilize the youths to get input for their farming. The youths also help in disseminating messages to the rural populace, as well as serve as supplements to agents, to the extension agents. Now, the extension teaching methods that can be used. Now we have the individual extension teaching method. At this level, the farm and the home visit is one place that can be used. The office call can also be used to teach individuals. Phone calls can be used for this individual method. Contact letters you can write to individuals one-on-one. Farm and home visit again can be utilized. Now we also have the group extension teaching method. The group extension teaching method can be done organizationally by organizational meetings. You call meetings where a lot of people are involved, and then you can teach them together. Another way you can implement group method is by planning meetings, by training meetings, by special interest meetings, by community meetings. This way you train people in groups. We also have the demonstration extension teaching methods. We can carry that out by method demonstration, by field tours, group discussions, which can be conducted through extension schools, by farming training centers, and so on and so forth. We also have the mass method extension teaching method. Mass, meaning you are talking to so many people, uncountable people. The mass method can be implemented through posters. You put a poster where the whole world can see it. They're not literally though, but a lot of people can see it. Now we have exhibition and displays where you can exhibit things at trade fairs, at squares, at markets, and so on. Then we have the newspaper that can disseminate their information to as if they are mass media, through folders and leaflets, through pamphlets, through letter, through radio, which is an audio means or an audio aid of passing information, through television, which is audiovisual, and modern cinemas. Now, what is the creed of rural reconstruction development? These are the list of the creeds. 1, contact the peasant farmer or the peasant people. You must contact them. 2, live among them and among the peasant people. 3, learn from them. Not always seeking to tell them what to do. No, learn from them. There's something they have you can learn from. 4, plan with the peasant people. 5, work with the peasant people. 6, start with what the peasant people know, and then you advance to what they do not know. And then 7, build on what the peasant people know. Now, we continue. Teach by showing, learn by doing. Teach them that. Not showcase by a pattern. Not odds and ends, but a system. Not piecemeal, but integrated approach. Not conform, but transform. No, these are just maxims we use as creeds for rural reconstruction development. Then let's talk about the responsibilities of the extension specialist. We should remember that the extension specialist is a link between the rural people and the research institute. All right. He is therefore seen as having the following features. 1, he is a manipulator. He is a change agent. He should be truthful. He must always speak the truth at all times and behave in an acceptable manner. The extension specialist must understand the principles of influence, as we may just list below. Well, we could wait. He must understand the language of the audience. He must be able to interpret his own communication or read to the audience. He must know the facts and figures he wants to present to the farmers. The extension specialist must know when to speak and where to speak and when not to speak. That is, he must try to measure their communication or comprehension levels. He must also understand that the farmer is an intelligent person. He must be able to predict the result of his communication with his clientele. Oftentimes when we teach and instruct people, if they don't understand, we understand. We, the instructor, we, the teachers, we know that they are not getting it. He should, as an extension specialist, know when his clientele is being communicated to properly or not. He should use the common local language of the farmer so that he can operate at their frequency. Good. Now let's talk about the T&V extension system. What does T&V mean? T&V simply means training and visit extension system. The purpose of training and visit extension system is to build a professional extension service that will be capable to assist farmers to raise production and increase their income. How does T&V do this? T&V is also meant to provide appropriate support for agricultural and rural development. Its aim is to have competent, well-informed village level extension workers who will visit the farmers with relevant technology, messages, and bring farmers' problems to the researchers. That's what we call the training and visit. You go there, you instruct them how to use what you have brought, information, technique, and whatever you have brought from the research institute. Then you take back their feedback to the research institute. That simple process is what we call training and visit extension system. Now, the key feature of the training and visit systems are 1, professionalism at all levels. There are specialists in their various areas. There are different specialists at different levels. So the extension agent must keep in close touch with relevant scientific development and research. and can endeavor to pass them to the farmers through their specialists and so on. If they are specialists, they pass it themselves. If they are not, they can call someone that will help explain properly. Another feature of training and visit is the single line of command. There is a single line of technical and administrative command in this system. This may be within the ministry or Department of Agri. They need support from training and research institutes and so on. There should be no conflict of interest. No extension agent should be responsible to 2 extension officers. You understand? You can't be reporting to 2 bosses, and that will affect your functionality. So there must be single line of command. The next is concentration of effort. This is based on the principle that extension staff work only on agricultural and cooperative extension. The next feature of TMV is time-bound work. Necessary skill must be taught to farmers on a regular basis at a timely manner. The next key feature is the field and farmer orientation. A group of farmers should be visited once every 2 weeks by the village level extension worker. That way they can meet and they can visit and improve and take back their feedback. Now, another feature of the TMV system is the regular and continuous training of extension staff. Now, the extension staff will have to go through its training. This could be in form of a monthly workshop for the extension agents. Now, what are the strategies with which the training and visit system operates? One is the monthly technology review meeting. It is the meeting between the research institute, ministry, and subject matter specialist. The next is the fortnightly training meeting. This is held at a particular zone. The meeting is led by subject matter specialist because the subject matter specialist attends the monthly technological or technology review meeting. So whatever was discussed at that MTRM meeting will be delivered by him. Even people from headquarters attend that meeting just as subject matter specialists, zonal extension officers, area extension officers, and village extension officers. Now, another strategy is the fortnightly visit, the FV. This is to have contact with farmers. The people to use as contact leaders should be regarded as opinion leaders. People that are respected in their communities have contact outside their environment should also be contacted. People who want to demonstrate, who want their farms to be used as demonstration farm should also be contacted. All right. Now, the next is small plot adoption technique. That is the SPAT. This has to be close to contact farmer farm so that they can use it when they need it. We also have the on-the-farm adoption research, OFAR. This is where the researcher is involved. They practice the new technique with the contact farmer before taking it to the rural farmers. Then we have the scheduled visit. Extension officers from ADP, the Agri Ministry, the Research Institute, regional officers visit the field at regular interval under this strategy of scheduled visit. Use of the contact farmer is also part of it. Now, it's also part of the strategy of training and visit. All right, thank you for your time. If you have learned from these videos, click the notification button. Please give it a thumbs up so that others can see it or will see it. Always remember to subscribe if you have not done so. Until next time, keep learning.